All right, next step is to add the phone holder, or attach the phone holder to the stick. And this gets a little bit interesting because we're going to do something. How do I want to say that? We're going to do something without a pin being there, so it's not going to look realistic at first, and then we're going to put the pin in. So the pin's going to be the last thing that we put in. What we're going to do is we're going to choose a different type of connection, and that's because we want, I should back up a little bit here and tap off of that. We want this thing to rotate. Okay, we want it to do that on the stick. So in order for that to happen, I need to use a different type of mate, if you will. And that mate type is going to be a revolute mate. So I'm going to choose that end circle right there, the center of that. And I want the center of that to revolve around the axis created by the center of this hole right there. If I choose those two, what you'll notice is that they mate right next to each other, which is great. It's pretty close to what I want, but you'll notice that there's no gap there and there's a huge gap over here. Well, I want to try to even out that gap. Now I happen to know that that gap is about 0.05 inches. We could do some measurement to find out for sure, but we're going to go with 0.05. So I'm going to do an offset of half of that, 0.025, hit check mark. All right, it moved the wrong direction, so I would need to make sure to change that to negative. So I'm just going to hit the negative button, hit check mark, and then it's good. All right, I should be able to see a gap in there. Two gaps, they look about the same distance. Perfect. Check mark. We have a revolute mate. All right, so what that does, revolute keeps it stuck there. We'll talk about that more in a little bit, but it keeps it stuck there. So now if I choose this piece, for instance, and I rotate it, see how it stays hinged right there? Really cool. It's not moving at all. I can't move it left or right. I can't move it up or down. It just stays. It's perfect.